Good evening, everyone, and it's time for the Season 9 Spring Bowl, featuring our top prospects from across the nation heading into the CWSFL draft. And we're about to see who's going to be who might be the number one pick and who might go undrafted. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, okay? Canoops, the sixth, will kick it off, and it's going to be Billy Silly with the return, and he'll get up to the 24-yard line. And it'll be first down for Team Dunk. And they've got Trey Moore at quarterback, and they have some of their more interesting players. It's gonna be Billy Silly gonna get a first down there, 17 yards on the corner route up the middle. And Team Dunk has a good offensive line. They've also got some very solid wide receivers, Jason Breeze 2 and Billy Silly, as well as a good running back, Ragnar Rushington.
Ooh.
And we'll see, Billy Silly gonna get the sack there. The 4-star, and it'll be second and 19 after that.
D-line showing
Moore
up
dropping
big.
back, and he's looking deep. He's gonna find Billy Silly again, and they've got a first down.
Wow.
38 yards for Billy Silly.
Wow. Billy Silly get a lot of action off here early.
Yeah, they're really liking those corner routes, and they're working. This secondary isn't exactly the greatest. And he's going to look deep again. He's looking deep. And he drops it. That's Jason Breeze. That's Jason Breeze, the second there with the drop, I believe. It'll be second and 10.
Had him wide open, just couldn't.
Moore's first incompletion of the game, and it goes to Ragnar Rushington. He's going to get the outside. He's going to break a tackle, and he gets that's an 18-yard rush for Ragnar Rushington. Beautiful technique on that spin move, and he's got the first down inside the 20 to the 13.
I hear the Polar Bears are scouting him really, really heavy this week in the spring bowl practices. Could we see...
Yep, that's what I've heard too. It's going to be CJ Jones on the deflection.
Could we see a Micah Pope replacement here in this game?
Yeah. Possibly, yep. CJ Jones, the 4-star, with the deflection there. And they're going to give it to Rushington again. He's going to have a solid gain. He breaks a tackle. He's up to the 7-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 3. Wouldn't be surprised they give it to Rushington here again. On 3rd and 3. Their first third down of the drive. And they're going to give it to him to the outside. He's got loads of room. He's going to not celebrate early. He's going to be in for the touchdown. Ragnar Rushington.
Wow.
With 31 yards on that drive. And they're going to go for 2 here. See if they can make it an 8-0 game. Dropping back. Oh, it's a screen to Silly. And that went nowhere. It's going to be Mad Max breaking that one up. One of the only 5-stars in this draft.
Mad Max comes from a great DNA of CWSFL prospects. He's related to John Cobb, legendary wide receiver in the league.
Probably one of the greatest Comets ever, I'd say.
Probably.
Probably.
Won a Gold Bowl back in season 4.
Ooh! And that's a big stop by McBot. The 1 overall McBot.
Was Booster helping?
I don't think it was boosted.
That might be.
All right, second down for El Negro.
Uh-oh.
He's going to throw it up to Simpson, and he's got the catch. William Simpson, the short wide receiver, wearing number 26. He's got the first down.
Said short kings.
Yep. Simpson, one of the few 1-star recruit, one of the few 1-star prospects, but he's hasn't looked bad so far. That's going to be Drew Davis III, and I think if you're familiar with this league, you know Drew Davis. This is his. I don't know if this is his grandson or like his second son. I don't know.
We don't know how, but he's a Davis. We do know that. I think.
We can confirm he is in fact a Davis.
I think Drew Davis is in the crowd though watching the game. I think we saw Paul Blackman talking to him earlier before the game. Somewhere around here.
And it's gonna be, is that deflected or dropped? That's gonna be McBot with deflection.
Yeah, wow. I'm scouting that guy too.
Kind of a surprise. The Bots are getting some good deflections here. 3rd and 3. They're gonna give it to Hellman, who's going to have the first down and a little bit more. That's a nice spin move, and he's going to be up to the red zone. 22-yard run for the young man. And he's got the first.
Very dangerous running back. Was dominant in the devs all season for the Anchors.
All right, first down at the 16. They're gonna throw it here up the
Ooh,
middle. It's gonna be Simpson with another catch and a first down. The ball does not pop out. He still got it,
showing he
and
got
it'll be
hands.
another first down. Yeah, showing off those hands. Maybe he can rise above his projected draft stock as a 1-star with a good performance here. And he tries to throw it to Simpson, and he's not gonna be able to get there.
Might be
It'll be
used
second
to
and
a
goal.
little taller target.
Simpson, Negro in a hella heavy package. They're gonna
There it
throw
is, though.
here, and there it is. William Simpson with a touchdown. Didn't even have to move. That was right in his chest. Beautiful throw by Negro, and they'll be able to take the lead here at this extra point. Let's see if Kernoops can knock it in. The kick is up, and it is through. And it is, and Serox takes the lead 7-6.
Wow, what a first quarter we've had so far.
Yep, 4 seconds left. This will likely end it here. Is Billy Silly's going to return it, and
Wow.
he'll be taken out by the kicker. Not the kicker.
Yeah, that was the
And
kicker.
that'll end the first quarter. We move on to the second. Yep, both teams have scored a touchdown, but only one team got some extra points out of it. That was Serox, and they're up 7-6. But now Dunk with the ball. They're looking deep. It's going to be caught by Greenwood for the first down. I believe I said Logan Greenwood. That's actually Lucas Greenwood. I'm sorry for the mistake, but he's got a first down. Up to the 41. In the shotgun now is Trey Moore. And he'll drop back looking to pass deep here. He's got 3 verticals, and he'll find Jason Brees II for the first down. After dropping a big a go route, this time he catches it and gets some big yardage up to the 32-yard line. There's Trey Moore 1 yard away from 100 yards on the day, and they'll give it to King here. And he's got some good blocks. He's still going.
It's
Gonna be a
offensive
9-yard
line,
gain.
man.
Yeah.
This offensive line is
This is a pretty O-line heavy draft. I wouldn't be surprised if some teams who have been less fortunate in the OL sweepstakes try to pick some up here. And that one's going to be knocked away by CJ Jones.
wow, CJ Jones.
The cornerback, the 4-star cornerback, and it's 3rd and 1. Team Dunk is 1 for 1 on 3rd down today. So, and here's Rushington. He's going to have it pretty easily. A 7-yard run for him, and that's a first down.
So far, a pretty good day for 38 and a touchdown.
He's been consistently breaking at least 1 tackle a run, too. You could see that spin move. He's been working on that. You could tell. Now looking, he's going to catch. Oh, never mind. That's a big hit from Angus. Yeah. Yeah, 2nd and 10 now. That was
Rushington,
Rushington,
he was a late
yeah.
bloomer. Didn't participate in the devs. Chose to work out on his own, and look at
no,
it. It
big
paid
spin
off. Woo!
Yeah, 15-yard run for him, and they're inside the 5. Let's see if he can get a second touchdown here. Perhaps at the 1.
Shows skipping the devs might not have been a problem for him.
Yeah.
I don't know, though.
And they're going to go with the screen, and nope, we know from experience that never works on the goal line. Mad Max is there.
I don't know, though. Once Rushington, if he ends up going to the Polar Bears, he gets some practice, has to go up against guys like Paul Blackman. Whew, that's different.
Look at the pass here. He's going to look for Billy Silly, and he is in for the touchdown. A nice catch in traffic.
The Gutman is trying to make a case for first overall pick.
And they'll go for 2 here, looking to go up a clean 7. And they're not going to get it. That ball was dropped, and Trey Moore has a clean 100 yards on the day, but they only have 12 points on the scoreboard. It's that they missed both 2-point conversions they've tried. And it is 12-7 now. And here is CJ Jones on the return. And that's not a bad return at all. He's up to the 35, past the 35, to maybe the 36. And it'll be first down there. Up at the 37, here's El Negro, dropping back to pass. He's looking short. He's going to find Drew Davis III up the middle. That's a first down.
Drew Davis III. We've been seeing talking with the Pumas a lot this week.
And And Negro will be brought down by Anthony Simmons II.
Wow. Anthony Simmons.
And it'll be 2nd and 20 after that.
Anthony
Honestly,
Simmons.
this
Dog.
Seahawks offense hasn't been the most explosive outside of their running backs. I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps they have to punt here if they can't get some yardage. Oh, it's picked
Interception!
off by Luke Montroy.
Wow.
Luke Montroy.
The projected first round pick is making a big play here, perhaps solidifying that draft stock.
Yeah, we've seen the Lancers all over him this week, and yeah, that might have just secured
And
that.
they're gonna hit the king. And yeah, Lancers do have, I believe, the first 2 picks in the draft, so they can basically get whoever they want.
They have 3 first-rounders.
Yeah. Here is Troy Moore dropping back to pass. He's going to find the tight end, Greenwood, and they are inside. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He makes a flip in the end zone.
38 yards.
Team Dunk is running all over Team Seahawks so far. They're up 3 scores now.
Flipped into the end zone.
Dropping back, looking for the 2-point, and he's got it this time to Jason Breeze, and it's 20-7.
A minute 04 before the half. Team
Lots
Seahawks
of
gets
offense.
ball though before that, or to start the third quarter. So
A good amount of offense in this game.
ooh,
Honestly, pretty consistent from what we've seen from the current CWSFL. So I don't know. Just take from that what you will. 55 seconds left in the half. El Negro perhaps looking to put up some points on the board and they're going to look for the receiver here, Simpson, and they are going to be inside Dunk territory with that play. A 29-yard catch. As Simpson's perhaps been their most impressive player so far, I think. He's been targeted. I think he only has 1 missed pass on the day. That one in the end zone, but he made up for it with a touchdown. They're going to look deep again, and this time it's Drew Davis III with a catch on the go route for the first down. And they are pretty easily inside field goal territory now, with 23 seconds left in the half. First down. Here's Hellman. He's got some wide space, and he fumbles it.
The big
It's picked
fella
up by the
picked it up.
lineman.
Carlos
And
Thompson.
And to be first down inside, and with 2 seconds left, they're probably gonna kick a field goal here. It's gonna be Kernoops the 6th on to kick it, 19-yarder, and it's good. Honestly, a toddler could make that kick, so I'm not really surprised. But here we are, halftime. It is 10-point game. 20-10 is the score at halftime. Let's check out the impact players. It's gonna be Trey Moore, the quarterback, and William Simpson, the wide receiver.
Wow.
What do you think? What do you think of these two so far, Seahawks?
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's William Simpson on Team Seahawks. I thought it would have been more of a Mad Max since the offense has struggled outside that first drive to start the game. But Trey Moore has got Team Dunk on fire right now.
Yeah. Him and that defense.
Yeah, defense is looking good. Luke Montroy with that interception probably just sealed the deal for the first overall pick. I guess now everyone's fighting for pick 2. Team Dunk, man. I don't know what's been going on in practice for them, but they got something figured out.
Oh, let's move into the halftime report. Look at some quick numbers. Go to summary. All right, so yeah, both quarterbacks over 100 yards in this game, but Moore has been slightly more efficient as he hasn't thrown a pick yet, and he's thrown for a couple more yards, as well as 2 touchdowns. And as for the running backs, they've both been pretty solid, but Rushington has the edge with the touchdown. And yeah, as for receiving, the best player has probably been Willie Simpson, and then for defense, it's been pretty solid. Montroy's got the pick. He's probably been the best defensive player in this game, other than maybe Angus, with 6 tackles so far, which is pretty solid. And CJ Jones has been good with 2 deflections. But all right, then let's move into the second half and let's see who's going to pull out this win.
Team Seahawks, they need to try to find a way to get it to Tyler Hellman more often. He's got 3 rushes for 32 yards.
Yeah, pretty much same efficiency as Rushington so far. They just need to use him more. Both of them honestly need to be used more. They haven't been used a ton. It's mostly been passing leading the way for him so far. As CJ Jones going to get to about the 24, maybe the 25-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's Negro. Drop it. He's going to give it to Hellman. Sorry, that's Montroy.
Avery Montroy. The Lancers. There's been rumored that he could be picked to the Lancers.
Yeah. I mean, they lost their running back. So,
Their running back
wouldn't be
was Big
surprised.
Dishwasher, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
now
IA, I believe.
Went
no, he moved
AI
to
and then just signed
moved to
with
the Pandas.
just signed with the Pandas.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But yeah, nice catch there by Drew Davis. And here's Hellman this time. He's going to get 6 yards at the middle. Not bad blocking. I mean, anything over like 4 or 5 yards is pretty solid for an inside run.
So far, who do y'all think's been the free agent signing of the offseason so far?
I'd say the big one is probably Kellen Noble to the Stags.
That one was nice.
I mean,
that one was huge too, especially to get things
we all
started.
know he's going to be a big impact to whoever team gets him. And now
Um,
Hellman with the outside run, and he's got a touchdown.
TD.
A big run for Hellman, 33 yards, and just like that,
I don't know.
if they can get this extra point, they'll be within a field goal.
Look at that 3-point game.
But yeah, I'd say Hellman simply for how many people were trying to go after him. I'd say the biggest name probably left on the board might be De La Cruz, just because of the interest in him, because he's a relatively young defensive back.
Yeah, Dante.
Plenty of teams are offering him max, so I wouldn't be surprised if he.
I don't
gets
know. He might be a Roman Reigns type, or he might not sign by free agency closing, and he might be maybe an in-season signing.
And here's Rushington, and he's got 9 yards. He'll be second and 1 after that.
Dante Green to the Blackguards. That's not bad.
Yeah, lots of wide receivers. Tigger Bimlock went to the Polar Bears for the 3rd time.
That was a great pickup. Great pickup.
And here's Rushington with a big gain. That's going to be 35 yards for him. He's 3 short of 100 on the day.
Wow.
That's a first down for him. I don't know. This Ragnar Rushington guy looks pretty good.
Good
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did we see first
And
round grade for him?
They're gonna take him again, and he's gonna break a tackle, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ragnar Rushington.
That play right there it just reminds me of Micah Pope, man.
Yeah, absolutely nasty. And they're gonna go for 2 here, make it an 11-point game for some reason.
It did
No,
kind of look like
Green.
Micah Pope did on that one.
Yeah, I mean celebrating at the end after breaking 2 tackles. I mean,
man, I see it. This could be the next coming of Micah Pope. Not the
perhaps
spin
even
move
better.
like him.
I mean, who knows? I could see him being like Herbo
maybe.
Collins, Johnny Mutton Chops type production.
Wow, he almost broke that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Micah
that was a
Pope
nice
could have.
turn.
If Micah Pope, he had Drew Davis with him though for a little while.
Micah Pope was a very efficient runner.
And then made use
Didn't get the most
volume,
game. And yeah, he was very useful across the board. Even in blocking, he wasn't that bad. Which I'd say is the only thing Rushington really needs to work on. As a more speedy guy, he's not the strongest guy, so he just needs to. That's just from what I've seen so far. Anyway, here's Tyler Hellman, the other great running back in this draft, and he's gonna go off here. Another 20+ yard gain, 26 yards there.
Tyler Hellman,
Not a first down.
number 1 running back in this draft class. On the shorter end, but
Both these running backs are quite short. I believe Rushington is 5'8", if I remember right.
I think the scouting report had him listed at 5'10". Still on the shorter end.
Still on the short end, yeah. I mean, you can tell on the field. Yeah, and he got absolutely pancaked there.
He had a guy.
Yep,
look at that. He just keeps on reeling in the deal that number 1 pick is coming to him.
So anyway, 2nd and 23 now for Team Serox, and they're gonna send the blitz again. He's under pressure. He's looking, man, and he's gonna find Drew Davis.
No
and
way!
He's got the first down and some
Touchdown!
more. He's into the end zone.
32.
That's a highlight reel catch from Drew Davis there. The catch in traffic, breaks a tackle, and just runs past literally everyone else. And just like that, it's gonna be a 2-point game with this extra point.
Wow.
It should have to be a tight one here as we enter the final stages of the 3rd quarter. It's only a 2-point game. Dunk has just been shooting himself in the foot with all these missed 2 points.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, imagine they would just take the extra point.
I feel bad for their kicker. He hasn't done anything today except for kickoffs, and
I
anyone
know
can do that.
Eugene Harrison hasn't gotten on the field a whole lot, but that's all right. They say he's got an
And wow, a
insane leg.
big overthrow from Trey Moore.
A little
Ooh,
too much heat on that one.
the lights are starting to get bright.
I don't know. That was a
Little
pretty
too
bad
bright.
throw from Trey Moore. I've seen some good ones, but that was probably his worst of the day so far.
Still a lot of time left though.
Another deflected ball. That's gonna be Mad Max there.
Ooh, Mad Max. What did I tell you?
He's been a rock on this end. They've been relying on him
I told y'all at
pretty well for all
halftime
these deflections, and it's worked out.
that he
Anyways,
was.
here's the 3rd and 10. They're gonna look deep, and he's
Ooh.
gone. Oh nope, he's gonna
Oh.
lose the football. Or Angus with the deflection, and I think we're gonna see a punt here from Team Dunk.
Wow, Hellhounds have been all over Orr this week during the practices, trying to talk with them after each one. After
Harrison,
each
a
3 days.
pretty good punt. He's gonna field it at the 20,
Ooh.
and he'll break a tackle, be pushed out of bounds, and it's a late hit. Throw the flag. Throw the flag, ref. That's an extra
Oh,
15
no,
yards.
I think the ref got hit on the way down too. So
The ref got taken out too.
Look,
I think
earlier in the game, the
couldn't see.
ref told one of the players, they're calling things by ear, so they're letting them play. Guess that's part of letting them play.
Yeah, but that was a pretty blatant late hit. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
rough,
liking-
but I
I'm not-
guess.
I'm not liking
Oh!
the no call. Anyway, there's Simpson. As he's showing that didn't really matter, as he's up to over 100 yards today on just 5 catches.
Is that Hunter Renfro?
He's been a great deep threat so far today. As Negro's up to over 200 yards on the day. They're going to give it to Montroy here up the middle. It's going to be a 9-yard gain. He's taken down pretty hard. 2nd and inches now.
Montroy is going to be that running back that gets into the league, and he's going to be that mystery. We're not really going to know what we're going to see. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of touches today.
In an inches, it's going to be caught by Hellman at the 2 or 3. It'll be a first down.
At halftime, I think I heard Paul Blackman went into Team Xerox's locker room and broke a couple whiteboards telling the coach to get Hellman the ball. Guess it worked.
And yep, speaking of Hellman, there he is for the 2nd touchdown of the game.
It worked. Wow.
Yeah, y'all might know the
Anyways, they're going to go for 2 here. Again, who decided that they should go for 2? That almost worked, but it's going to be a 4-point game after that.
That cutback.
I'm not liking that 2-point call. This should be a 3-point game.
It should be, but yeah, everybody knows the famous whiteboard trick. I don't think they've ever lost when Paul Blackman's broken a whiteboard at halftime.
Yeah, I think that rivalry is better than the Hellhounds and Pandas. Paul Blackman versus the Whiteboards.
That is man. I think at one point ran out of whiteboards last season.
Yeah, we had to resort to the Microsoft Surfaces on the sideline.
Oh man, got expensive.
I think that was worse, honestly.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta does that give you a shock or something? Anyways.
Hit the ref!
The ref, get out of the freaking way.
Knock the old fella
no.
over.
He did not deserve that.
No, it'd be alright. That's probably that ref from that Lions Cowboys game.
Oh!
Look who it is.
Leo
Ferris.
Wow.
And Dunk gonna have to punt here.
We actually have Leo Ferris mic'd up on the field. At some point, we're gonna have to tune in to him.
Yeah. Anyways, yep, that's a good return from Jones, and they're gonna be in Dunk territory. As the tables have really turned here. Xerox has taken the lead, 30 to 26. As Montroy will get a rush here. That's for 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 after that. As time's running out, we're down to the last 2 minutes or so, and the Dunk really needs to stop here to get back in this game. Deep, and Phillips Allen in perfect position to knock it out, though.
That was almost a
down.
dot.
Third down and 3. If they can just get a good run here, they should have the first down. Pretty
Somebody
much locked up.
might be making a
And
case
they're gonna
for
run it, and he's gonna lose yards. There's Zaire Johnson, and we could see a punt here on 4th and 4.
Zaire Johnson almost switched to linebacker during the
They're going
dead
for it. It's
season.
gonna be
Going for it.
on 4th and 4. This could be a huge call if they can get this.
He's at 4th and 4, no
and
problem.
They'll get it. Drew Davis the third with
Wow.
the clutch. I'd say he inherited the clutch gene, as he makes a huge catch there to get them inside the 30 with a first down with 1:13 left.
He said ice in his veins.
Here's Tyler Hellman. He's still going. That's a 4-yard gain as he kind of ran into his blocker there and couldn't really do a ton, but
That's all right.
That's
It
like
kept the clock ticking.
yeah. 1:04 left in the game. Speaking of which, here's Hellman again, who's gonna pick up 4. Third and 2 after that as
Down to the wire.
Dunk gonna call their last timeout here. 58 seconds left. 3rd and 2. Dropping back, looking to pass here on 3rd down, and he's gonna find the big bot.
Wow.
The 1 overall side end.
Their chance might have been that 4th and 4 that they didn't get earlier in this drive. That might have been the
38
one.
seconds left now. It's not looking good for Team Dunk. Here's Hellman picking up 3 on that run.
At this point,
Down. Clock is still moving.
you gotta hold them to 3. You don't have the timeouts to stop anything.
No. It doesn't even matter. This game's over unless they
Yeah.
can get a fumble.
There it is! Ah, dive!
Nope, it's
Dive!
knocked down, incomplete, almost picked off, but it's just not going to work out. 8 seconds left,
Just want you
and we're
to
going to see
know.
the field goal team come off to end this one.
No, it's
A
gonna be enough time
26-yard
for.
kick,
Nope.
and it's up, and it's good.
That's gonna end it.
Oops, that's 6 with his second field goal of the game, and that's going to be as Team Serox comes back from a 20-10 deficit and takes it.
Well, that Paul Blackman
33-26.
whiteboard method stays undefeated.
Let's see who our player of the game is. I think it's going to be Tyler Hellman. He had a monster performance in this one.
I'm telling you, Paul Blackman went in that locker room, said, "Give him the ball."
And all right, here's our reporter Veronica K on the sideline. Tyler, as always, that's a really entertaining game to watch. Is indicative of the types of games to come? And Tyler Hellman. I expect Coach will have a few ideas for us. We made a lot of progress at the start of the season. I think we still got a lot left to grow. He's our player of the game. 12 rushes for 111 yards and 2 tutties, as well as a catch for 3 yards, which was for a first down on a 3rd down situation. So,
You know, we did make a lot of progress during the week.
I'd say he's a deserving player of the game. Anyways, let's check out those stats. I want to see who's been playing good. Yeah, El Negro didn't have a bad day, I'd say. The one pick was not necessarily his fault. The wide receiver did not run the greatest of routes there. I'm not gonna pin that one on Negro. It wasn't the greatest throw, but also not a bad throw either. Both of his main receivers over 100 yards, and then Matthews not getting anything.
Yeah.
But then those running backs were strong. Hellman and Montre both with some solid averages. Yeah, let's look at that defense now. It's gonna be. Yeah, Leo Ferris and Sally both had sacks, which are what we expected. CJ Jones also with a couple deflections, and Max, as well as Angus. But Washington didn't really do anything other than a few tackles.
Yeah, that
As for
could
special
be.
teams,
That could be 2 first-round defensive ends right there.
so special teams, not really much going on in this game. A couple field goals for Kern Oops, and no punts from him. Anyways, let's look at Team Dunk now. Moore was okay. He was inaccurate at times, but also had a couple touchdowns, and his receivers weren't too crazy. Silly was their best receiver, but I think on offense their best player was Ragnar Rushington, who had 130 yards on only 8 attempts for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they're still
better,
a more pass-heavy team, and he still led the way.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a better average than Tyler Hellman had. More yards on less attempts. Honestly, if the player of the game didn't go to the top the top player on the winning team, he might have had a good case with that performance. As for the defense, I think what's his name?
Phillip Allen.
Yeah. No, Zaire Johnson, I think, was a big player for him. 7 tackles and a tackle for loss on the D line. You could tell he made an impact out there. But yeah, also Allen, 11 tackles, leading the spring ball, and that one deflection. And then Montre with a pick. I think that was a big moment in the game, but unfortunately not able to continue that momentum to the second half, where their defense just kind of broke. And they just let Hellman do his thing. Anyway, special teams, not much happened. Harrison had a few nice punts. 55-yard average is not terrible at all, but didn't have to kick any field goals, which I feel like is where he shines more.
Yeah, Eugene looks like he might be a nice punter, but we're gonna have to wait and see how that leg works on the field goal unit.
Anyways, that's gonna be all here from the Spring Bowl. Team Serox with a big comeback, down 10 points. They rally back to win by 7.
Yeah, this one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was a running back dominated contest. Both running backs over 100 yards. Both had a couple touchdowns.
We got preseason coming up soon, though.
Yep, but But first, we got the draft featuring all of these guys we just saw. So check that out first if you want to. But anyways, we'll see you then, and
Peace out.
yeah.